What's up guys, it's me Sergio. I'm with Mobility Direct, the technician here at the Bonita Springs location, and I want to personally tell you about the Maxima mobility scooter. Personally, this is my favorite 500-pound weight capacity scooter. Perfect for those users that are a little bit on the heavy side. This scooter has been around for decades. They've been making improvements to it over the years, and as a technician, I gotta say, this is the least repaired scooter that we have ever had. It just works. And it really doesn't stop working until you need to change the batteries, which every scooter needs maintenance, and that's just part of the maintenance plan. Changing batteries, changing tires. I've seen this scooter get put through its paces, folks. Now I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about it, because that's just what we do here at Mobility Direct. We don't just tell you all the good things about a scooter, we focus on the things that we don't like about them and tell you who these scooters are not best suited for. So pay attention and you might actually learn something. Now, if you do want to see an in-depth review video, I encourage you to visit our YouTube channel. We do have an in-depth review. We dive into all the specifications. It's actually playing on the screen behind me right now. I'll put the link in the description and the top right-hand corner of the screen. One other thing you can do to learn more about this product and all of our top-selling products is claim a copy of our free product catalog. The catalog actually has discount codes and a ton of information about our company. To claim a copy, just go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the simple short form that you're seeing on the screen now, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. So let's talk about this beast of a scooter. It's got a 500-pound weight capacity. It's got a bumper guard, which I love, that protects the body panels from getting cracked. A lot of scooters, when you're getting off and on the scooter, tend to crack on the body panels. These bumper guards protect it, so if you crash into something, you're not going to have to spend money on replacement body panels. That's a plus. The one thing I would say I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't have suspension. With that being said, it's not really an off-road beast of a scooter to go on nature trails with. Sure, it has the power to handle it, but there are other options. I also really like the price point. For a 500-pound weight capacity scooter that's heavy duty, this is one of the most affordable and, more importantly, one of the most dependable options. Something else that I don't like about it necessarily is the fact that the seat does not slide forward and back. Okay, a lot of the users like to slide the seat forward and back to make room for their knees. Okay, I'm about 6 foot tall. Now, I don't have a problem, but if I put my feet up here, I do see that my knees are getting close to the handlebar. You can actually adjust the tilting angle of the tiller with this little lever right here, but of course you don't want it too far out. You feel like you're riding a lowrider motorcycle. So you can adjust that, but once you get to about here, and my arms are about normal length, I feel like they're pretty close, and this is where I would actually want the handlebar. So I can imagine if you have bigger legs, you might be bumping in there and you have to put your feet down low, and if you've got big feet, you don't have a ton of room. However, there is a 3-wheel version. With the 3-wheel version, that problem tends to go away because you don't have the big wheel wells here. You can actually put your feet on the left and the right side of the steering column, which you're seeing on the screen now. So there is a solution there. The trade-off is the stability kind of lessens with the 3-wheel model. The 4-wheel model is definitely more stable. The 3-wheel model turns better. With that being said, you might have to just make some 3-point turns with the 4-wheel model to get that stability. Now, by the way, folks, pay attention, because at the end of this video, I'm going to put a hidden message on the screen. If you spot it, it's going to teach you how you can save big on your next purchase for the Maxima scooter at Mobility Direct, or any scooter when you shop at mobilitydirect.com. Now, for a 500-pound weight capacity scooter, I do see a lot of heavier users that come in and they complain about the seat not being wide enough, okay? Unfortunately, it is what it is. There's not any other seat options for it. You get a 22-inch wide seat. The depth is about 20 inches. It's actually about 19 inches. So 22 inches wide, 19 inches deep, give or take a half an inch. May not work for everybody. The best thing you can do is find a chair that you're already comfortable in, take a tape measure, measure the width, measure the depth, and make sure you're going to be comfortable with the seat that's, again, 22 inches wide, about 19 inches deep. Now, one other thing that I don't really like, and some customers have complained about this, is that the seat does not recline much at all. In fact, I don't even know why there's a recline lever, because that's as far as you can go. Personally, I don't consider that a recline at all. And a lot of customers feel the same way. So Pride, if you're listening, I know you got a lot of red tape to jump through to get that FDA approval. Customers do like to recline a little bit. And this recline lever to me is kind of useless. I mean, the only thing I see the recline lever being useful for is to fold the seat down when you're getting ready to take it off. So you recline forward instead of back. And you will have to bring the handlebar tiller assembly, I should say, forward a little bit to make room for the headrest, or you'll have to remove the headrest. Which brings me to my next point. This is a big scooter. It's really heavy. It's hard to transport. So you're gonna need a big heavy duty vehicle and a vehicle lift that goes to the hitch, like a platform lift that raises up automatically, and those are expensive. So if you need a scooter that's easy to transport, be prepared to spend a couple $1,000s on a platform lift that attaches to your vehicle. The other thing is, if you want to take the seat off to change the batteries, I mean, I'm an able-bodied guy, and I still struggle to remove this seat because the seat is really heavy. You have to basically grab it from the front and the back on the bottom and pick straight up, and it's heavy, okay? So removing the seat is not something you can do on your own if you have mobility limitations. And putting it back on is not easy at all. I basically have to feel that male connection on the seat post without looking because it's too heavy to tilt, and then feel it out and let it drop into place. That's not easy. So if you have two people, it's recommended to do it with two people. Other than that, I think it's a great scooter, and like I said, one of the most dependable scooters out there. I've seen the old models, I've seen the new models, this is the newest one. As long as you treat it right, it should provide you with several years of hassle-free use. It's the most affordable option out there that can support 500 pounds. Now, one last thing that I'm gonna tell you I don't like about it, call me crazy, I have the need for speed, and this thing only goes about 5 miles per hour. So if you're looking for something that goes fast, there are other options. This is going to be a little bit on the slower side. Now keep in mind, 5 miles per hour is going to outpace anybody that's walking, even if they're trying to walk fast. So if you're just going to use it to go do casual things with your family, go on trips to Disney World, things like that, it's going to keep up with anybody that's walking just fine. However, if you have somebody else on a scooter that goes faster than a 5 mile per hour scooter, you're going to get left in the dust pretty quickly. Well, folks, that's going to wrap things up. I do want to take the time to tell you that when you shop at Mobility Direct, you're not just going to get lifetime customer support, the best prices, tax-free sales, and free shipping. You're actually going to be contributing towards our donation program. That's right. Part of every sale goes towards our community donation program where we give back to the disabled community. Hi, this is Andrew, my best friend.
Thanks, my friend.
Hey, no problem, man. Enjoy it, all right? God loves you. It's on the road as much. We give away mobility scooters left and right to people that are homeless, to people that can't afford a scooter or a wheelchair and they're struggling to get around on a wheelchair that's manual, a walker, pair of crutches. These are people that can't afford these mobility scooters. We show up and we surprise them with the gift of mobility. We actually document these giveaways. We have videos. And if you want to be a part of that movement, like I said, consider shopping with us at Mobility Direct. We have non-commissioned sales experts ready to take your call and answer any questions that you may have. We're also not just an online business, folks. You can come to one of our local stores and speak with us in person, test drive this scooter to see if it's a good fit for you. We'd love to earn your business, folks. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.